Hey people, what's going on? It's Maverick Spawn, aka Eric, or backwards, whichever one you like. And today I decided that instead of going to the epic adventure, I'm gonna work a little bit on my other seed that I had, and off the back, lag issues. So let's fix uh, the issues here. See if anything here helps. There we go. That should work. Or not. I can't move. There we go. Boy, that sure is a problem. Anyways, it seems that I've run out of ideas on what I should do or what I shouldn't do, and I don't know. I'm trying to come up with ideas, and it's like, what can I do? And I actually, now that I think about it, I need to fix that. First of all, I got to get inside and plant everything, but I'm not going to show you that because it's boring. But yeah, like I was saying, I have to fix everything. Nom. Rotten flesh. Delicious. Okay. I need a water bucket that has water. I mean, no water. Hmm. There we go. Alright, you're probably wondering why I took the water bucket. The reason why is because I'm going to fix the portion that sits back here where the mechanics are. Right there. At the back of this. And I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more uh, I guess you could say user friendly. Take this down. Alright. I don't know why there's an empty block there, but let's go ahead and let's get rid of all this. Because what I want to do is fix this to where it's a little bit easier to, or to, I'm sorry, to make the lights actually work properly. So when I turn on, the light here, it's powered, and then when the light is on here, this doesn't turn on at all. So essentially, I want it to be the redstone. Let me put it here. I want that redstone to stay lit, and therefore providing full-time power to the plant, to the farm. Do I have any shovels? Oh yeah, that's right, I do have this. Okay, so I'm above ground. That's no bueno. Okay, here we go. Alright. So, as I was saying before, I want this light to stay continuously on, meaning that the power to the plant is continuously on. Okay, here's the problem with that. When I have to have a torch underneath here. Huh. I have a torch underneath. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to figure out. Anyways, let's try to power this thing on. This thing should be powered on when it's given power to the piston to stay open. So right now it's providing power, which means it should be backwards. When this is off, that should be off as well. In other words, providing power. Let's see. No, didn't think so. I will get this. Uh-oh. That's the problem with stuff like that. Anyways, I'm going to try to figure this thing out and I'll be back. Hopefully it'll work. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I think I figured it out. I'm not really sure. We'll see in a few moments. Essentially what I have here is a somewhat complicated piece of equipment. Anyways, I have a repeater here to prevent power from going into the override, and I have here some redstone torches, one there, one here, one on the other side. This switch, whenever is flipped, this torch shuts off because it's directly connected to by this block to the switch. This one shuts on, or turns on, I'm sorry. So when this torch is on, the power is running. Now, mind you, the power here is off and you don't see any power running, but that's what makes the piston retract or close. Now, when I shut it off, that sends power to the piston, which in turn opens the piston and it keeps the water from flowing out. So here's the nifty thing I did. I took that principle and I added an override switch. So whenever this override switch is on, it doesn't matter what I do here. This could turn on and off. Even though I wanted to stay off regardless, the override switch, when it's on, it's activated, so the machine has power the whole time. So it's not gonna tear anything apart. It's not gonna deactivate the piston, and therefore it's not gonna ruin the farm. It's not gonna run water through the system. So let's go see if there is or isn't. I'll retract. Oh, there it is. Now I just gotta put the water back in. There we go. And as you can tell, everything works more or less the same as it did before. Here I have a little bit of a complicated torch system, but I'm not going to get into that now unless somebody wants me to get into it, which I doubt it. Anyways, where was I? Need food. Whoops. Okay, so with the override switch turned on, even though I might make it run, it should technically stay off. And I don't know if you can see it, but this piston right there in the middle of the screen is still it's still there. It's still up. It's still open. Excuse me. Now let's go ahead and close this up because it looks kind of looks kind of ugly with all that that redstone wiring and all that good stuff there showing. Now, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna close it just in case. All right. So there we have it. Let's close it up a little bit. Alright, so running off override switch is off, and I took down the door because there we go, because I needed the space. Now that I don't need it, I need to close that up. So quickly. All right, there we go. I know it doesn't look natural, but I mean, I need to close that because if a creep or anything gets in there, it'll blow it up, and that's the last thing I need is screwed up farm product or whatever the case is. And let me go ahead and attach this mic. Oh, now that I say mic, want to something ridiculous? Want to hear something ridiculous? I ordered a mic from Walmart, which was the first mistake, and they sent me the mic, and the mic does not work. It's a Logitech mic, and I thought it was a defective microphone, so I tried it on another computer, and it's not. It works. It works fine, and sometimes it doesn't. So I figured it was defective, but apparently, according to what I've read, that microphone just has issues. So I sent it back and I ordered another microphone from this time Amazon. It's $25, got noise canceling and all that good stuff. Because right now I'm using my Bose headphones, which I don't know if I mentioned before, it has like a microphone installed into it, but yeah. So here, let's try it out. Power off is shut down, on, it should be running. And there we see, we don't see the piston stick, and there's the water running. And let's test the override again. Override switch is on, and there's the piston. And the water should stop flowing. There it is. So yeah, I got it to work. I don't know, it looks kind of awkward. Sorry for the pause there. I was kind of thinking. This torch is on the back wall, this torch is not. And it looks kind of weird, but, and the fact that the switches are opposite of each other. Oh, trusty door still works. And I wonder if I can eliminate that. Let's see. Have no idea why it does that. It shouldn't even be connected. Huh. Okay, let's try it. Let's try something here. Staircase. I don't think it'll work because of the fact that the door has to be able to swivel open, but I didn't think so. Ah, Jesus. Alright, Alright, whatever. I'll leave it as originally intended, for it to be able to let me know when it's working. So, yeah. Once again, sorry, that time I was just yawning. I'm tired. I was up all night last night. I'm trying to figure how to work this whole redstone thing in the back over there. You know what? Let me show you. A little bit complicated, but it works. Okay, so I have the line, as you saw, I have the line running through there, through the grass, or the dirt mountain, and it comes into here. There we go. There we go. So there you go. There you see it. It runs from there, and I should put some torches, just in case. Runs through there, all the way through here, and on to, the wheat farm. I was gonna put steps, but I remember that redstone doesn't. Oh boy. Redstone doesn't travel over steps. So here we go. Runs all the way over here. Now here's the tricky part. This redstone powers this block, which in turn powers this torch, which in turn powers this block, which in turn powers that torch, which in turn powers the piston. Now, the reason why this is off and that one is lit is because the power is directly affecting this block, which shuts. If I was to take off that torch, this torch lights up. You can't have both torches lit at the same time. One will shut off when the other one is on. It's just the way it works. Let me show you. Let me take off these blocks here because they're obstructing. They're not helping. So let me show you. This is kind of weird. Okay, here we go. One torch here. One torch there. And if I do it again at the bottom, that torch lights up, the bottom one turns on. Now, here's a cool thing. You take some redstone. Where is... Here we go. Take some redstone. Run it out. Okay? When you hit the switch, let me get a different viewpoint. Here we go. When you hit the switch, nothing happens. Don't know why. That's odd. Oh, duh. There you go. See how that works? Bottom, the switch directly affects everything above that, so it changes. 1, 2 on the outsides, or top and bottom, just the middle. And that's how that works. So by knowing that, I took that to my advantage, and I created the don't know why that's there. Created this functionality here, and don't know why it didn't work with that, because technically it should. Let's see. That's probably why, because of the fact that I was not directly powering it. So let's try that again. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's put lights all over. Huh? How about that? Looks cool. Okay. That's odd. Oh, it's got to be right on the... Douche. It's got to be right on the block. Like, the power has to be directly given to the block. Anyways. There we go. There's also a way to make this switch thing work with a pressure plate. And I don't have a pressure plate, so let's see. Don't have any wood either, so I can't create alright, but essentially you could get a pressure plate. You can run this setup all the way up like a tower or something. And if you have like a mob, or let's say for example you're doing something and you have you have an entrance or an exit, you can put a pressure plate, and whenever a mob is stepping on it, it'll activate it, and it'll run it all the way up the tower if you have a tower, or it runs it all the way to an indicator light that you might create or something of that nature. And it is essentially, it warns you that there's a mob there, because the pressure plate has been activated. So that's that. And I think I should place a door here when I get a chance. I don't feel safe with creepers and mobs and stuff. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna try to work on my. You know what? Yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, or I'm gonna keep playing and see what else I can create or figure out. And the door is, you know what? No. I was gonna take out that pressure plate, but it works. Because the thing is, when a mob steps on it, intentionally or unintentionally, it'll activate the door, which gives them the ability to go in, and I don't want that. But for the meantime, I'm gonna have to steal this door here. Oh God, I just destroyed everything up back there. So now I gotta lay wires back down. There we go. The override is good thing it's off. Well, I mean it's not gonna hurt it because I have nothing planted here, and I was thinking of actually planting watermelons, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. So I decided against it, obviously. Otherwise, I would have done it by now. Uh, let's see. Can I put it here? Yeah, it's kind of awkward though, because the mobs can still move through the top, like spiders. Spiders are the devil. There we go. Feel better. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.